everyone, and welcome back to my channel, and welcome to today's tutorial. Now we are in the month of November. We are mid-November, so we all know that Christmas is coming up. So obviously Halloween has been and gone, which I'm really sad about, but I want to continue the themed looks. So today I am going to be doing a SFX mixed with a beauty / concept makeup based around something to do with Christmas or winter and snow and so on and so forth, which is what I'm going to be doing in a few of my looks, upcoming looks. Today I am going to be attempting to incorporate these absolute beauties. So these are little skate boots, ice skate boots should I say, and they are from, I think it's B&M, I think. And they literally were like £1 each, and what I love about them is that they're dead light, which is really important in today's video, because I'm going to be putting it on my face and making out as if I've been cut by the blades, as if someone's going boof on my head with a snow boot. And then I'm going to be doing like a pretty makeup and stuff like that. Some of you might want to think that I was an ice skater and I got boosted in the head and that's why I got this glamorous makeup on, but I just thought it'd be nice and fun to put the glamorous makeup with this turn of special effects, with also the theme of Christmas and winter coming in all together. I do quickly want to say I'm really sorry that I didn't post anything last week. I have been so poorly. I ended up with conjunctivitis, and for those who have had conjunctivitis know how bad it can be, and also it really limits your eyesight. I practically couldn't see for some days, and obviously makeup and things like that, and they're not best things to put near your eyes. I was on strong antibiotics, so I wanted to be sensible and not put anything in my face, so I had to take some time out. Not only that, I couldn't edit any videos that I'd pre-filmed because again I couldn't see. I ended up with a rash down my face, and yeah, it was just a whole mess. So I want to apologise that I didn't upload last week. However, I hope I make up for it for the coming weeks with more videos. So I'm going to stop ranting now, but however, without further ado, let me introduce myself. If you don't know who I am, my name is Misha Spur and I'm a special effects and beauty makeup artist. If you are new to my channel, welcome to the channel. If you like what you see, hit that subscribe button and give the video a like if you enjoy the video. It just lets me know if you guys are enjoying the content that I'm putting out there for you. So without further ado, let's get into the video. So I'm just gonna push my hair back with a headband because I'm gonna be wearing a wig today, and also I want it off my face if I'm working with, especially if I'm working with special effects. Okay, so I've decided I'm going to go in with the beauty makeup first, just because of where I'm placing the special effects side of it. So I'm going to start with that now, and I'm going to hand it over to voiceover Misha to explain what I'm doing to you guys. Okay, so here I'm going in with the Maybelline 24 Hour Superstay Foundation. I'm just putting that on as an actual like concealer, just because I'm in the process of moving house and I cannot find my usual concealer. So any good pigmented base, concealer, primer will do for this step. So now I'm going to go in with the Revolution makeup palette. This is the Maxi Reloaded palette, and it is completely full of matte shades, which I love. Matte shades are so versatile, can be used for so many things. So I'm going to go in with this palette And it looks like this. I'm sorry if the light is reflecting on it. Hopefully you guys can see it. And I think the shade I'm going to go in with first is this shade right here. Now in person this shade is a lot more vivid. I think my lights could be actually dulling it out slightly, but the shades are beautiful, they're so vivid. So I'm going to actually go in with a packing brush. A packing brush is like this. Basically it's a flat brush, but it's got a bit of density to it, so it allows me to get that pigment on and place it exactly where I want it, so it doesn't go off in all different places. I can get the shape that I want, but with it being a packing brush, it doesn't smooth it out and blend it into the concealer or whatever base you've put on your eyes. It just simply gets that pigment as a baseline onto your lid and on the areas that you want it to. So I'm going to go and do that now. I just want to say quickly, like, look at the pigmentation of these eyeshadows. This palette, it didn't cost me much at all and it's doing really well. I mean, the lighting again isn't doing it justice. The vibrancy is amazing. I'm just going to switch my lights down a little bit to see if you guys can actually see any better in terms of the pigmentation of the eyeshadow. Just bear with me a second. No, it's just basically dulled my lighting, but you can see the depth of it a bit more. I'm just going to switch that back up because that didn't do much difference. But okay, so I've got the shape that I want. I don't know if you could see, but hopefully you did. I'm basically just patting it on, getting the shape that I want before I'm even thinking about blending and all that fun part. I'm getting it on the shape that I actually want by packing the pigment on, therefore getting the best possible payoff. I'm going to go and do the other eye now, so I will come back to you again soon when I'm on to the next step. Okay, so I just started blending this edge and I have noticed, which is such a disappointment, this line here, it seems to be as soon as I started blending, and I mean I touch so lightly when I blend. I'll show you in this eye in a minute. It's like little tiny feather strokes, because again I don't want it mixing into the concealer. I want it to be just slightly fluffed out. So I don't know why this line has appeared here. I don't know if the chemicals or the iron oxides and the different things that are in the eyeshadows are reacting when you actually blend, but it's doing that. So I don't think it's going to be too much of an issue for this look, fingers crossed, but just want to keep that in mind for the blue shade anyway. Again, I don't know, I've not really used this palette much, so I'm not sure what the other shade's going to be like, but for the bright blue shade it seems to be doing that. So we'll just see, we'll see. It might be my concealer, we don't know. I'm gonna try and work around that. So if you guys see this, I'm aware of it, I know it's there. It's annoying me, but again, hopefully with what I'm going to do in a bit it won't become an issue. So I'm going to go into this eye and just show you how I gently blend out. Okay, so my card went full, so I just had to delete some content. So what I was saying was I wanted something really silver and pretty. So I actually have this silver foil, and it's like gold leaf but silver. So I think I want to try that on the lid area and sort of create a cut crease with it. But I'm also thinking about putting some white liner in here as well. It should be interesting. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. So I'll go back to voiceover Misha and let you know the process and how I'm actually doing this. So here I'm just going in with the Kryolan gel glue and then gently placing on that silver foil. How pretty does this look? I am absolutely in love with this foil. Just gently putting on a bit at a time until I get it in the places that I want it to be on. Okay, so I've put the foil on. Obviously it's like crackly effects, which I really love. Foiled effect basically. And I've just dissipated it slowly out to the side, so it's like pretty and it's like flaking off. It's a bit like snow. But I feel like I need some white in here because I'm going to be having a white wig on, and the parts of the boot, a lot of it is white and silver. I'm going to go in now with some Snazaroo paint, with some white Snazaroo paint, to create a liner. The reason why I'm using Snazaroo paint is because at the minute I do have liners, but I'm not happy with them. I find that they crack really easy. The pigmentation payoff isn't the best. However, Snazaroo, it's never failed me, so hopefully it'll work on here. We'll shortly see. And I'm just going to basically follow the outline of where that silver is, and this will sort of just like frame that as well as bring in the white in. So I'm just gonna go and do that now.
Okay, just keep talking, just keep talking on, let's...
Okay, so I've done the top of my eyes. I really like it. I mean, again, the light is dull and it's slightly, so in person it really sparkled, and the blue is really blue. You guys can feel free to go over to my Instagram and look at the pictures. That'll probably give a bit of a better interpretation of what this is like in person. Okay, so those boots didn't work. I should have saw it coming really. Ideally I need to make some prosthetics, pre-prosthetics made, proper ones from a sculpt, a mould, a cast, and then that can sit into that prosthetic with industrial glue. Latex just simply wasn't strong enough. I think even though these are light, the surface area, there wasn't enough contact basically. I did want to obviously incorporate it because it was really pretty, but I guess not. But all's not, you know, ending badly. I'm going to try and replicate, because obviously I'm digging the eye look, I'm going to try and replicate this boot on my face as like an art form. And I want to keep it Christmassy, I want to keep it, you know, jolly and icy and nice, and hopefully I'll do a good job with the boot on a face paint like version rather than a special effects. So you never know, it might end up a happy accident. Is that the word? No, I don't think that's the word. It might end up going off down the right path. I don't know. Anyway, let's carry on. I'm going to basically begin drawing this on my face, and then I can go in afterwards and put all my foundation on and put all the other glamorous stuff on. I just need to get this on my face because I've messed so long with latex and the boot, and if you can see this, yeah, there's some latex a little bit in my hair, which is fine. I just get out with conditioner, it'll slide out, but I haven't got time for that now, so I'm going, because my wig's going to be covering it, so I'm just going to carry on, and then when I get a shower later obviously can get it out then. So I'm going to get on with it now. Okay, so here I've drawn the outline of the shape of the boot just to get a basic shape. And then I'm slowly just building up all the details, such as the blade, the little heel at the back, the little like things that keep the boot up and attach the boot to the actual blade, and then just filling it in with this grey. This grey was an actual mix of white and a normal grey that I had, and both paints are Snazaroo paints. I wanted to stick with a light grey just because I didn't want to go too dark with trying to give the illusion that it is more silver than an actual box standard grey. So here I'm starting to put in the details with like a tiny fine brush that's got like a point at the end. It just gives me some more control over what I'm actually doing and where I'm placing the eyeshadow. This eyeshadow is a grey eyeshadow from just some old palette. Any grey eyeshadow will do. You don't want anything that's going to be too bright and too pigmented because you're just trying to create a basic shadow at the minute and slowly build up those layers rather than going in with loads of pigment and then unfortunately taking it too far where it doesn't look realistic. Then just slowly putting on the little booty like straps, making sure I'm looking back at my little reference boot to make sure I'm getting it in the right place. Here I'm just creating some form of like shadow at the bottom of the boot so that there's actually a clear difference between my face and where the boot ends. So here I'm actually just creating these like little silver caps that are on the boot. I did that with just the end of a brush and did put it into the face paint but dry so that it only picked up around the outer edge, which then created these perfect little circles. And of course I put highlights in where I needed it. And now going in with a black eyeshadow just to create depth and to add a bit of dimension to the little boot. And then bringing in the silver foil again on the boot, again to replicate the little decoration I've got. And also this will bring the boot into the eye look, therefore creating a really cohesive flowing look. Okay, so my camera actually died on me and then it said my card was full, so technology is working against me today. But this is what the boot is looking like so far. I'm actually going to try and create some, like the fuzzy top bit and some snow at the bottom here with actually some cotton wool and glue it on, and we'll see if that works. So here I'm just adding some latex and then getting a bit of cotton wool and simply putting it in the shape and the place where I want it on the face, and then doing the same again to the bottom to replicate snow. Okay, so I've got the snow on, the little fluffy bit at the top, and now I'm going to... Actually no, I'm going to put my foundation on first, just to make it easier, and then I will come and put in, obviously, the little pom-pom tassels, just to finish off the boot. I'm just going in with the same Maybelline 24 Hour Super Stay foundation, except I'm going in with True Beige on my actual face to get a closer skin match. Okay, so now that I've put the foundation on, I'm going to go and put some eyeshadow on the underneath my eye and then finish my base off. So I went ahead and did that base just while I'm waiting for my lashes to dry, and I coat this lash with some mascara. I am just going to do my lips. Okay, so I'm just going to go in with some Snazaroo paint around the lips and blend it into this cream makeup just to create some depth and create like an ombre effect on the lips. So I've put the wig cap on, looking beautiful, and I've pulled my top down just so the stripe doesn't clash with what's on my face. Done all the other bits on my face, so I'm just going to pop my wig on and then come back to you guys. So this is the finished look, guys. I hope you really enjoyed coming along with me on this tutorial. Look at that highlight. Ooh. You know what? I really actually like the beauty makeup. I would definitely like wear this on a night out. Just the eyes, obviously not the blue lip. Well, why not the blue lip actually if you're going all out there, but I'd probably wear it with like a nude lip because of the bright blue eyes, and I'd wear this eye look on a night out. But I really love how the boot came out. I thought it was so cute. Just let you guys see it without me moving my mouth. And this wig, I love it. I love white hair. The wig was just from Amazon. Not too much of a bad investment. So I'm gonna end this video with some more reveal shots so you guys can get a really good up close look of this makeup, and I hope that I have inspired or unleashed some form of creativity or excitement for Christmas. I mean, recently I've been really getting into Christmas. I wasn't feeling it at first, but I watched a Christmas film on Netflix and it was absolutely amazing, and it really got me into the spirit, so it was definitely worth me watching it because it inspired me to create this really cute look. I mean, I know it didn't come out how we anticipated, but I really like how I still sort of got a 3D effect by putting this on and the snow on, and just felt it probably actually went a lot better with this look. It probably is more of a cohesive look in the end. So I really hope you guys liked this. I hope you like my new lighting setup. It looks purple on the screen, however I have got it on a blue setting. I tried all the other settings to see if it would come blue on here, but it didn't. But to be honest, I'm not hating it. I think it's still in that like sort of cool tone category. I couldn't think of the word then. Yeah, it's been a long day for me, so first makeup back after being so poorly, and I hope you guys really enjoyed it. So without further ado, I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.